The most overrated character in Dragon Ball is actually Future Gohan. Now, I know that he's a fan favorite, and before y'all flame me, just give me a second to explain me. And just like how we always do, we're going to segregate this video into three main portions. Number one being, what is overrated? And I know this is probably a pretty simple explanation, but we're going to kind of dive into a little bit and explain exactly what overrated is, what being overrated is, what that means, and what it means to me. And then, who is Future Gohan? What's he about? And why that term applies to Future Gohan? Why the term overrated applies to Future Gohan. And then we're going to get into a little discussion of perhaps what I would do better, what I would change about Future Gohan a little bit, and things like that. But essentially, this video is going to be explaining why Future Gohan is the most overrated character in Dragon Ball. So if you're down with this style of content, then of course make sure to like, comment, subscribe to let me know you like the content, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss the content that you like. And last but not least, to a friend or family member, could be anybody, could be brother, sister, niece, nephew, son, daughter, mom, dad, aunt, uncle, grandpa, granddad. And now let's explain why I think, at least, that Gohan is the most overrated character. Now, I don't think that Gohan is the most overrated character. I know I said it like 18 times, but I don't think he's the most overrated character. But I think he's up there. There's potential. I mean, he's up there, definitely, for sure. So, with that being said, what is the term overrated means? Now, the actual definition of the term overrated is something that is valued too highly. But right there, we have a key term: too high. Now, what the hell does too highly exactly mean? What defines too high? Now, for some people, maybe that's obvious. Maybe that feels obvious for some people. Others, that's kind of a finicky, flexible kind of description. What is the value of too high? Now, for me, in the Dragon Ball scene, in the anime scene, a character that is overrated or valued too highly is essentially a character that has perhaps very little screen time or doesn't do much for the story, may even fail every time they are on the screen, but still somehow are liked, loved, or maybe even have a cult following behind them, like Shisui from Naruto. But this isn't a Naruto video. But this video obviously is about Future Gohan. Now, speaking of Future Gohan, who is the guy? Who is Future Gohan? Now, Future Gohan is obviously a character from the quote-unquote future, Trunks' timeline, and he trains Trunks, kind of raises Trunks in a way as like a sort of mentor, father figure, big bro, and helps him fight the androids. And then obviously he dies and he passes the torch of the protector of the earth to Trunks. But getting even deeper into that, Future Gohan wasn't meant to be the protector of Earth. He was never meant to be the savior. You know, in that timeline, or the main character, if you will. In that timeline, Trunks was supposed to be the main character, which is why also there's a lot of Trunks fans that think Trunks should be the main character. But as I was saying, Future Gohan was never meant to be the main character of that timeline or any timeline. He's not a main character in any shape of the form. Getting to why I think the term overrated applies to Gohan. Long story short, as I just aforementioned, Gohan fails at his task. He fails at his job to protect the Earth, which doesn't make any sense why he would fail, but I'll get into that later. But even though he does fail at his task, you know, like Super Saiyan 3 is failure, he's still very much overrated because simply the fact he's just a badass motherfucker. Like, he's cool. Like, I agree, he's badass. Like, he's cool. Like, you got the picture on the screen, you're looking at the shit right now. Like, he's cool. He's cool as fuck. Not gonna cap. Maybe even debatably cooler than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. I don't think he's cooler than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, but some people do. Some people out there definitely think that he's cooler than Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Maybe that's a hot take. It's not my hot take. I agree. Super Saiyan 2 is cooler than Future Gohan. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is cooler than... Speaking of which, Future Gohan can't even go Super Saiyan 2, which I'm going to discuss that in a second. And the main reason I think he's overrated is because Future Gohan is the Gohan that all Gohan fans wanted Gohan to be. Well, not really good, dead, But Future Gohan is who Gohan fans, I think, wanted Gohan to be, like that main character Gohan post Cell Saga. So they wanted Super Saiyan 2 Gohan to basically just then go to Future Gohan. And so I think that's the main reason, the main true core reason why he's overrated, why people like him so much, why he's loved so much, as maybe even a cult following, is simply just because he's cool. He's just the Gohan that all the Gohan fans want. Maybe even some people, non-Gohan fans, want it. Well, not maybe in that exact same effect, but I digress. But not only am I going to talk about his failure to defeat the androids, I'm going to talk about his failure just as a character, as a warrior, more specifically, actually. So as I mentioned before, how it didn't really make sense that he lost to the androids, and even comparing him to Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Now, if y'all don't know, this might be a fun fact, might not be. Future Gohan has been fighting in his timeline, Future Gohan's timeline, he's been fighting the androids for 13 years. Think about that. Future Gohan. So when we saw the special, when we watched the special, and we saw every single fight that Future Gohan fought, that was over the course of 13 years. Think about that. Future Gohan. So it's not even like, oh, he just got beat his ass. He's got his ass beat twice. Like the androids are just stronger. He's been fighting them for 13 fucking years, and didn't get a lick stronger, not an ounce stronger. No rage boost, no Zenkai boost, no Super Saiyan 2. Bro, some doo-doo. How? Because we saw him training Trunks. Like, what was bro doing? He didn't even get a rage boost, Zenkai boost, whatever, even after losing his fucking arm, and he still somehow didn't get a Zenkai boost after that. He damn near died when he lost his arm. He was on the ground. Trunks had to come get him and fly him back to Capsule Corp. How is that not a Zenkai boost? Now, I know from a narrative standpoint, Future Gohan is supposed to fail. Like, he's supposed to die. I know. Duh. I mean, if he was supposed to succeed, he would have succeeded, because he would have just written to succeed, right? So obviously, motherfucker, duh, he's supposed to goddamn die. Duh, he's supposed to be trash. That's just a boring ass. You could just literally explain that for every single anime out there, every single piece of fiction out there. You could just say, oh well, he's supposed to be like that. This is supposed, like, duh. It's like, if Akira Toriyama could have just said Gohan fucking dies from a damn heart attack just like his daddy, and he would just die like that. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Like, that's just dumb. Duh, he's supposed to, like, I get it, but when we in universe lore, it doesn't make sense that he didn't have a single rage boost when he was spamming that shit when he was a kid. Okay, he got Super Saiyan 2 when he was 9. And I know he didn't have nobody to train him, mentor him, and Gohan is like a down earth, literally like earthling, like he's a human at nature. Well, I mean, he has Saiyan nature too, but like he's more of his human side, takes more of his human side. So I mean, I get, like, from a pacifist standpoint, yes, like he wouldn't even want to pursue that, but I don't really give a fuck what you want. Okay, this is a shonen, first of all. Second of all, everybody around you is dying, the world is ending, and you're worrying about, oh yeah, let me just, like, that's just a dumb argument to me, in my opinion, because you got to go hero mode. You got to play hero ball. Okay, there's not time to be choosing pacifism when there's threats blowing up the damn planet every damn day. Like, bro, I don't care about your goddamn studies. I don't care that you want to be a scholar. Go fight, motherfucker. This is Battle Shonen. This is Dragon Ball Z, bro. Throw hands, bitch. Now, I'm not a fucking meathead. Okay, don't get me wrong. Like, I prefer story over fighting any day of the week. I prefer a good narrative any day of the week, which is why I'm making this damn video about Future Gohan being overrated. Okay, I'm not like a typical meathead, but I'm just saying there ain't no place for no weak saying. This Dragon Ball Z. Come on now. I'm not saying you have to be on 50 24/7. I'm just saying when it's time to box, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't be pulling up like Chaozu, Yamcha looking ass. Them bitches retired. Get them out of here. Okay, but that's, you know what I'm saying? Gohan, come on now. Step up your game. All in all, that just never made sense to me, how he didn't get a single rage boost, no Zenkai boost, no Super Saiyan 2, no power-ups, nothing like that. Like, what was bro doing? Like, actually, what was bro doing? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you trying to still be a scholar? Like, what are you doing? Why are you not stronger? That doesn't make any sense to me. Like, I don't get it. Even after losing his arm, Bulma should like messed around and gave him like a, I don't know, like a Winter Soldier or Bucky arm, like a metal cooler arm. You know what I'm saying? Because they always be doing that in Dragon Ball. Motherfuckers be losing body parts, and if you're not Piccolo, you just get robot parts. You know, like the Frieza family. You know, you got like, you know, literally the damn androids themselves. Like they're literally just, you know, robot parts. So I'm just surprised they didn't want to, like, he lost his arm. They don't, like, Bulma didn't want to like strap on like a metal like arm, and you can like, you know what I'm saying, like shoot lasers, you know, like Iron Man type shit. Well, Saiyan type shit, you know, Kamehameha. So at least he can have another arm. I don't know which arm he missing. I think it was left. And that's essentially the crux of my point of why Future Gohan is overrated. But now I do want to explain a little bit of what I would have did differently. So essentially what I would have did differently, basically it can go like a few different ways, but they kind of lead to the same thing. Basically he gets like a rage boost and either defeat like a Zenkai boost, something like that. He should have been getting Zenkai boost over the 13 years and cooked. I mean, Trunks did, but I would have had him get a rage boost, Zenkai boost, perhaps even Super Saiyan 2, and well, rage boost, Zenkai boost, and beat one of them, and maybe, you know, Trunks beats the other one, or he gets Super Saiyan 2, you know, something, you know, he trains and he unlocks Super Saiyan 2, because we don't actually know if we don't actually know for sure if you need to like unlock Super Saiyan 2 the same way you do Super Saiyan 1. I mean, because Goku, Vegeta, so I don't know if it has to be like Trunks has to fucking die for Gohan to go Super Saiyan 2, because Gohan was in hell. So he definitely wasn't like experiencing, or Gohan wasn't, I mean, Goku was in hell, but like Goku was dead. So like he definitely wasn't like, I need Chi-Chi, Krillin, you know, super, like he, you know, he didn't, you know, in Vegeta, he probably just like, you know, flew to space again in that one filler episode that everybody thinks is canon for some reason. And then just like started beating up the rocks, and then like what goes like, so he probably could have just unlocked Super Saiyan 2 just from thinking about like, he would probably just get gaslit by the androids or some shit like that, about like, yeah, your father was washed, Piccolo, your stepdad washed, and then I don't know, maybe the emotion, maybe kill Bulma. I mean, Bulma dies anyways. I mean, and we don't really need her past, you know what I'm saying? Think about it, like Bulma wasn't really doing nothing in the future timeline besides making the time machine, and they already had the time machine at that point. Actually, no, they didn't, but like she could make the time machine, and like the androids like kill her or some shit, and then Gohan's like, no, and then he goes Super Saiyan 2 or some shit and beats up the androids, and then they can, I mean, but they wouldn't need to go to the future timeline if Gohan has Super Saiyan 2, actually. So Bulma could die because, you know, like I said, she isn't really needed in the future timeline past making the time machine, because I mean, she's in Super, but she doesn't really do anything except literally she dies like damn near frame 1. She just dies, and damn near my 2. So you could just kill Bulma and just boom, caught a stray, blew up, she dead. Trunks unlocks Super Saiyan there. Gohan unlocks Super Saiyan 2, kills the androids, and then Boo comes, or Babidi, Supreme Kai, whatever, you know, the Boo saga comes, and then now they have 2 of them. But then again, obviously they would never go to the future timeline, but wow, then that's just more fucked up timelines that we don't need. But then again, we wouldn't get future Trunks in the main timeline. I know, I get it, but we already have a Trunks, and we could just deal with it. Okay, I don't really give a damn. Okay, but anyways, I'm not really a Trunks fan. I mean, I do like Trunks. Trunks is actually, I kind of am. He's like my 3rd favorite character. But that's kind of basically what I would do differently, is just have Gohan actually get rage boost like he's supposed to, Zenkai boost, and probably Super Saiyan 2. It's 13 years. Goku got 2 transformations in 7, half that time. So Gohan would definitely have Super Saiyan 2. I would definitely have him get Super Saiyan 2. Bulma can die or something, and then that's what I would do. Maybe I don't know, maybe he gets a robot arm. Maybe he can get his arm blasted off and he gets a robot arm, and then Bulma dies, and then it's like, damn, it's even a deeper bond, because this is the last piece of Bulma we have left, is my fucking arm. And then he goes Super Saiyan 2, and he's like, ah, and it's like some, you know, like heavy metal playing in the background, like, you know that you know, Dragon Ball Z type shit. Maybe that's a little bit too edgy. I don't know, but basically I would just have Gohan be stronger than he was supposed to be. That's more of the story, and he beats the androids, essentially, you know, long story short. But yeah, and that's essentially my video. That's essentially the crux of why I think Gohan is overrated. And all in all, just to summarize my points one more again, basically Overrated is a character that's valued too highly, and that applies to Gohan, because Gohan literally does jack diddly squat, and people love him because he's just cool, he's a badass. I mean, I get it. And that what I would change is that he would just get stronger. He would, over the fucking years, like he's supposed to, and not be trash and washed. And that's essentially my video. So let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Gohan is overrated? What would you change about Gohan if you change anything? Am I yapping? Let me know. Am I capping? Let me know in the comments, of course. And while you're down in the comments, might as well like, comment, subscribe, or like and subscribe since you already commented. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me know you like the content. And turn on post notifications. Oh, hit my damn mic. So that you don't miss the content that you like, of course. And last but not least, you just tell a friend or family member. Could be anybody. Could be brother, sister, niece, nephew, son, daughter, mom, dad, uncle, grandpa, granddad. My name is Goldie. Shout out Dubby. And that's all I got for today. So, bye-bye.